You are welcome to Vedic TV, where you get information based on fact.
Nigerian people, good day to everyone out there listening to me. I hope everyone is staying strong, is staying jiggy. Today's matter arises says, how Gowon lured myself and IBB to join the army. Soothsayer predicted Babangida's rule. Abdusalami Abubakar. I don't think I've actually ever believed in all this soothsayer thing, prediction thing. I don't really believe in that kind of thing, except it's a prophecy that God says that something will happen to you. But if it's someone that claims him or herself is a soothsayer, nah. But then this soothsayer predicted right, at least Babangida ruled for some time. But either ways, let's get into the content of the day to know what exactly Abdusalami Abubakar is saying. Former military head of state Abdusalami Abubakar has revealed that a soothsayer predicted in 1952 that Ibrahim Babangida (IBB) would one day become Nigeria's head of state. Niger News reports that speaking about his long-standing relationship with Babangida at IBB's book launch in Abuja, Abdusalami noted that their friendship dates back 80 years to their childhood in Minna, Niger State. He shared that both he and Babangida were influenced by Yakubu Gowon to join the military, initially aspiring only to reach the rank of captain before retirement. However, fate had bigger plans, leading to both of them ruling Nigeria at different times as generals. Let me go back memory lane. While we were growing up in the little town of Minna about 80 years ago, as far back as 1952, a soothsayer told us that IBB was going to be the head of state of this country. Abdusalami recalled. We never believed him. Then Captain Gowon, a young smart officer, lured us to join the military. When we joined the army, all our hope was to get to the rank of captain and retire. God in his mercy prepared us to become generals, and by the grace of God, both of us later became heads of state. Meanwhile, former Nigerian head of state Yakubu Gowon commended Babangida's rise from aide-de-camp (ADC) to head of state, describing him as the boss of all bosses. He expressed gratitude to IBB for restoring his rank of general, which was stripped from him following the 1976 coup. Thank you for restoring my rank, Gowon said, acknowledging the impact Babangida had on his life after years of political turbulence. Buhari and Abdusalami praised Babangida's contributions. Abdusalami also praised Babangida for documenting his experiences, emphasizing that his memoirs will enrich Nigerians' history. Your memoir will enrich the country, he remarked. Meanwhile, former President Muhammadu Buhari, represented by former Minister of Transportation Jaji Sambo, extended his congratulations to Babangida and expressed hope that he would continue to provide guidance to Nigerians' leadership. This whole IBB's book launch was really a very big come together. It was really, really, really big. So it was a really, really big come together, a really big celebration. People had a lot of things to say. People that were there actually there to congratulate IBB, telling him he's this, he's that, he was greatest of all greatest, he was this and the other one. While people on the internet were criticizing him, you know, due to his past problem and how he claimed that he was not the person that killed Giwa, the journalist, and how he said that the election of 1993, or was it 1992? Share one of them, that in as much as it was not entirely his fault that the election did not go how it's supposed to, but what the people voted for was MKO Abiola was supposed to win the 1993 general election. but he did not. And he said he's responsible for what happened and blah 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 whatnot. In as much as right now there's no need of you saying you're responsible for it because you don't pass, you don't go. And you're coming out like 20 years later or so to come and say you're responsible for it. Would that change the whole election stuff? No. But either ways, people are congratulating him, his friends are wishing him the best, and praising him for what he has been, what he is, and what he will continue to be. If I actually do praising him, actually. A lot of Nigerians don't actually like this man. They don't believe a thing he says. Just like what Kanu said about his coming to tell the truth when other people have died because they can't speak for themselves. It's actually very true. There's some certain truths that is not exactly needed right now. When the truth would have been needed, it don't pass, it don't go. There's nothing we're using it to do now. So a lot of people don't exactly like Babangida. His rule and everything he stands for. They don't exactly like him. A lot of Nigerians don't do this man at all. And then people are like, oh, do you think we are kids? You and your friend Abdusalami and Babangida, do you guys think we are babies? You are literally based on the same feather. No, there's a different viewpoint to all of this. But either ways, it is what it is. And in this country, no matter how dirty our political system is, we can't exactly bring it down. I don't even know how long this whole thing will go on for, but it has been going on for years. From the 1990s, it has been going on, this whole corruption thing. And honestly, it kept getting worse and worse and worse. Babangida's A itself was even better than is, or was better than this one we are staying in now, this Tinubu regime. But either way, this was not good either. They didn't like his regime. They don't like this one. I don't even think any Nigerian liked anybody's regime. But our whole corruption is deep rooted from our forefathers. You don't take where this one don't start. And before we're able to curb it out, it go take. The political system is so rotten and bad. But we're here today, we're surviving, and Babangida has done his opening ceremony and everything that he wants to do with his book launch, and it has been done. With your critics and everything you have to say, you don't go, be say you don't go. But for now, we've come to the end of today's content. Do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned to our channel. Thank you.